Hi guys. Hi guys. You guys are welcome. Get connected. You can share, you can share, you can share. Share so that everybody will be in. Hi Prince. I see you. You're welcome. Tessie, I see you. Thank you. Ajime Sombon Mata, I see you. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? Happy weekend. Can you guys hear me? Make a sign if you can hear me, please. Let me understand that you guys can hear me. Can anybody hear what I'm saying? Hello guys, can you guys hear me? Please say something if you can hear me. Great. I'm happy to have you guys here. That's lovely. So you keep sharing. Let's invite more people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Yeah. I hope you guys are having a fantastic time. Ganiyat Abiola, how are you? You're welcome to Bold and Beautiful. Okay. Invite more people. Yeah. Invite more people. You can share. Okay, that's great. Much love, Mata. Back to you. Much love. Yes, that's Queenie from Cameroon. I see you. Much love. Yes, I know. And all of you guys, don't forget, I will keep you guys updated on the time that you guys will be connected on TikTok. Yeah, on Sunday. But of course, the celebration starts on Saturday, so I will keep you guys all updated on my birthday. Yeah. So I'm so pleased when I'm with you guys here. Yeah, much love, Princess Safi. Yeah, I see Waju. I see you too. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm trying to look beautiful. Though it's a weekend that I'm working, so after my live show, I will be heading directly to my work. Ezekiel, the main man. the main personal person. Thank you so much. I feel so blessed to have you guys. Yeah, so you guys are welcome to Bold and Beautiful Worldwide Talk Show, and the host is Annie Meswe. Yeah. Today we are talking about the unpredictable life we live. That is the topic I want us to discuss about, and then later, if you guys want to call, hi Meliga, you're welcome. So after the discussion, when I finish talking, then you guys can call and chip in. Passy, I see you. You're welcome. You guys should share and invite a whole lot of people. Today we'll be talking about the unpredictable life we live. You know, this life of today that we're living in, everything about it is so unpredictable. You can never know. But how do you get yourself prepared for the unpredictable stuff when they come? You know, things happen that you don't plan for. And when we talk of unpredictable things, we always want to think about the positive side, isn't it? But life is not all about the positivity. Life is not about positive things happening. In life, as we expect to see positive things, there's always, you must have it in mind that they can, as far as there's positive, there should be negative too. Otherwise, those words will not exist. So everything we do in life, we have the positive side and we have the negative side. And that is where I come in now. I want to talk about the unpredictable things of life. Our life that we're living is so unpredictable because sometimes we throw unexpected things, or we find ourselves in unexpected situations, things that we don't plan for. You see? Things that we don't plan for, they happen. It can be like you getting sick. It can be like you getting engaged. It can be like those that are married getting divorced. It can be like you already that has a job losing your job. And it can also be like accident. You see? It happens in a different way. There are so many unpredictable things that happens in our life. But how do we get ourselves prepared for that? How do we get ourselves prepared for that? I know this life that we're living in, everybody, all of us, we are always thinking about like going forward, going forward, going forward. We don't want the unpredictable stuff, or we don't want any negative things to stop us. We just want to go ahead. We just want to go ahead. But listen, those things are bound to happen. We can't avoid them. We can't resist them even when they happen. They happen every day in our lives. So this transition sometimes in our lives, as I said, it can be positive and negative. But it all depends on how you handle the transition of it. Yeah, when these things happen. How do you handle them? How do you handle them? Yeah. So, example, let's say, what I'm trying to drive your mind today is, example, let's say you go get a job. Don't be so confident that that job, as you get it, is going to last forever. But that's what most of us usually think. We always think that, I have this job today, it might last forever. No. Anyway, like for us Christians, most of the times we always want to think about the positive side. They say, don't think about negative things. Don't think about if, supposing this happens or this doesn't happen. No, we have to. We have to get ourselves prepared. Like this job, this nice job, well-paid job that you got. If you lose it today, what are you going to do? How are you going to handle it? You get married to this wonderful man, the love of your life. You get married to this wonderful woman, the love of your life. And you guys have every plan, or you have done things together. And you have been dating for about 5 years or 6 years or 10 years. And the moment you get married, the unpredictable happens. And you decide to divorce. How are you going to handle that? Or you have been living your single life for more than how many years? Let's say for more than, I can even count. And then suddenly somebody engages you, or you got engaged by, you're gonna get married. And then, how are you gonna handle this part of you, this part? Like you are used to living a single life. Maybe you are living a dating life, and then now you want to go get married. That is a total different transition in life. It's a total different step that you're taking. You are transiting into something different. How are you going to manage this guy? How are you going to manage this lady? Not to talk of when you guys get married. It's never going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. You have to be thinking on when the unpredictable stuff happens. How am I going to handle them? When you fall sick, how are you going to handle it? How are you prepared? Are you mentally fit? Are you psychologically strong to be able to encourage yourself through that sickness? Those are the things we have to get ourselves prepared for. A woman gets a single girl that has been living a beauty life, a beauty queen, and then suddenly she gets pregnant. That is to say, all her beauty life, traveling abroad, doing all her manicure and everything, she won't be able to do them again. But she will be found with maybe some extra weight and big tummy. How is she going to handle those transitions? Are you prepared? Those are the unpredictable. But of course, there are positive things in life that we see, we look ahead for. But then, every little thing we do in life, everything we must have to think, we just have to do that. Know that there is a situation that is called unpredictable. How do you get yourself ready to handle those situations in everything you do? As you're stepping out of your house, let's say you are going to your business place and you already have a plan that within a month you're planning to travel to somewhere to get your goods, and you expect to have this kind of money at this time. You have already promised your customers that I will be traveling at such a date, and suddenly, bam, the unpredictable happens. How are you going to handle it? You getting married to a cheater. How are you going to handle it? Those are the unpredictable stuff of life. That's why I'm here to prepare you with a little idea that I have. You know, when going through transition, there's a whole lot of stuff that you are used to doing. You leave them behind. You don't go ahead with them in those transition of unpredictable. Unpredictable stuff are things that happen when things that you don't even plan, but it can happen in everything that we do. Everything, even some that I cannot mention, they happen. How are you going to handle that? You have a business you're doing today. Supposing somebody comes and cheats you today, how are you going to handle it? Do you have a reserve? Do you have a reserve somewhere, reserve finance that can kick you up to continue this business? Or the moment something happens in that business and you lose a lot of your money, are you able to continue? Those are the unpredictable stuff that happens. So we must always get our mind prepared, because let me tell you something. Most people who fall victims or who are not able to go through this transition of unpredictable, most of them, they get disappointed in life, in the sense that you get married to somebody, maybe you are married for about 30 years or 20 years or 15 years, and then later this person leaves you. This lady leaves you. Where do you find yourself? Some people even find it difficult to go through those pains. Yeah. Let's say you take a family child today and you sponsor this child at a certain stage of life, and you are expecting that, yeah, this kid is going to do this and this kid is going to do that, and then tomorrow that kid becomes something good and disappoints you. That is the unpredictable, because maybe you already have a plan that, this kid is going to be like this, is going to be like this, and bam, For this kid to be somebody, he has a different agenda of his own. Those are the unpredictable of your life. Those are the things you have to get prepared for. That because it doesn't mean that because I sponsor this kid, it doesn't mean that because I'm married to this man or to this lady, beautiful lady that we've known, dated for more than how many years, or it doesn't mean that because I have this good idea, I've been to all the business schools in the world, and I have all these wonderful ideas about business, and the unpredictable cannot happen. Even with your cars, the unpredictable can happen. But how are you ready? How are you ready to handle those situations? Because unpredictable things are always the unfamiliar things, which you have to get yourself prepared. And why is it good to prepare for the unpredictable? Let me put you down some points why it is good to be prepared for the unpredictable. Number one, as we say, we can never predict what will happen. And we can never say we can prepare ourselves enough for the unpredictable. But how are you going to handle those things? That is the most important stuff. Number one, you can discipline your mind. Discipline your mind to know that whatever thing I'm doing in life, there's a negative side and there's a positive side. If you can just prepare your mind prepare your mind, your thinking, everything about you that way, that the unpredictable things can happen at any time, that will help you. You don't get surprised. You don't break down. You don't get disappointed. You don't get overwhelmed and even start reacting more than what people expect. There are some people that they have lived all their life being poor, and then finally maybe they win a lotto or one thing or the other, or they just did a little business, and before you know it, boom, they become rich. How are you going to deal with the people you have been dealing with around you when you were poor? How are you going to handle that new position in your life? Now the unpredictable has kicked in. You have become from a poor man to a rich man. How are you going to handle those transitions? How? Are you ready? You have to get your mind prepared for those things. You have to educate yourself. You have to lecture yourself. You have to make yourself strong to be able to handle those situations. Learn how not to procrastinate. Sometimes in life we just sit and being lazy about every decision that we do. Being lazy about when things happen, we don't know how to handle them because we don't know how to handle them. We don't know how to change into or what steps to take, the people to meet, or who to ask, how to handle those things, and then we start procrastinating. We start to get slow and slow and slow and slow and slow, and finally you will find yourself at the bottom. In every situation, in every transition of life that we meet, we have to learn how to, first of all, prepare your mind that those things can happen. And then number two, never give up. Have all the tools to help you kick back. You must have all the tools. Hi, Francisca, you're welcome. We are talking about the unpredictable things of life. How you can handle them. These things, they happen. Yeah. So you have to first prepare your mind, and you have to think about, you have to, kick in a different plan, what to do next. You have to do that. You don't just lazy around and say, I've lost this job. Where am I going to get it again? What are people going to say? They were paying me this. Now I can't pay my rent. I can't pay my this. No. You have to think of the next thing to do. Let nothing slow you down. That's just a transition of life. Part of it. That's part of it. Let nothing pull you down. You have to know how to push back. That's another one. Be mindful of how you live your life. Be very vigilant with everything, every people around you. You have to be very, very vigilant. You have to be. You have to be so mindful. Yeah. Those are the, I'm just telling you how to prepare yourself for the unexpected. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys now. You have to. You just have to do that. You have to prepare your mind. You have to be mindful about your life. Learn how to think. Evaluate yourself. And expect always that these things can happen. Be prepared in case those negative things happen so that they don't weigh you down. I'm still, if you listen, you can see that I'm still on the same point. Prepare your mind not to let those things weigh you down. How are you going to handle those things? Be strategic in handling those things. You have to have the strategy. Let's say now you lose your job. And now, how are you going to do to find another job? Are you the kind of person who can meet people, who can tell people, be courageous enough to tell people that I've lost my job? And you go to every contact, you go to different offices, you have all the tools that you can use. Your mind doesn't pull you down that how are you going to do? Oh my God, the life I've been living, what will people say now? Are you ready? Are you able to do that? Are you able to do that? Those are the tools that you need to prepare yourself. You have to be strategic in the way of preparing yourself for the unexpected transition in life. So you have to learn how to stay. You have to learn how to be composed when the unexpected happens. You have to compose yourself. You have to know how to do that. In getting to arrange the next step, whether it's a divorce, whether it's a wedding, who you are getting married, the people you need to talk to, the people you need to ask about life, about marriage. What are your own plans? Supposing this man that you think is an angel, and when you move in with him, or this lady that you think was an angel, when you people get married and things begin to fall apart, what are your strategy? How strong are you to maintain this relationship? When you fall sick, how are you able to take care of yourself without asking for help from people? How are you going to do that? Are you ready? You lost your car. You lost your pregnancy. Are you going to be down? Are you going to be depressed? Or are you going to just kick back in and encourage yourself and get up? How are you going to prepare yourself for those transitions? Bad things will always happen, so as well as good things. But we always focus our mind on the good things. But everything you do, get prepared that there's this negative and the positive. Yeah. You have to have this mindset of gratitude. Everybody around you, everything you do, anybody you deal with, everybody you meet, whatever thing you're doing, you have to have the mindset of gratitude. Have this mindset of appreciating yourself. Looking at yourself. Don't look down on yourself. Don't keep telling yourself that I'm nobody, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm this, I'm that, this person did this, I'm not sure, this is not for me, I will not be able to. Never you look down on yourself. No. Never. Prepare your mindset for that kind of challenges. It's very important. And you have to be grateful, as I said. Gratitude is the key. Humbleness is the key. Being humble doesn't make you a weak person. It just shows how mature you are. It just shows how diligent you can be, how what is the word? But anyway, you understand what I'm trying to say. You know, I don't want to go off now because I have a lot of things thinking in my head right now. But I hope you guys are following up what I'm trying to say. So, whatever thing you do for this transition to take place, you must have an emergency fund. In case of illness, in case of car breakdown, in case of children being sick, in case of even you being sick. We must always have an emergency fund. That is what I'm talking about right now. We talked about the unexpected transition, and now I'm giving you points on how to prepare yourself for these transitions in case they happen. Your mindset, mind of gratitude, and you have to be prepared for those things to happen, how you handle them, your mental situation, and you have to have a fund, an emergency fund, in case. Some people call it trouble funds. Those trouble funds, they are not really kind of big kind of money. You can say, okay, every month, it doesn't matter what, whether I earn high or low, I will be putting, let's say, 3 naira or 5 naira or 3,000 CFA or whatever your dollars may be, or your CFA, your euro, or whatever currency you are using. Just look for at least maybe 1% or 2% or even 5%, depending on your responsibilities, to put aside. And those kind of trouble funds, it should be secret for you alone. Because sometimes you attract more trouble by the time a lot of people know about you having trouble funds. Yeah. But if this is something you do just for yourself, you alone, you know when to get in there. We know the kind of troubles we're talking about. Trouble, like say, children are sick. We have problem with our teeth. We need to go see our dentist. We have problem with our eyes. We need to go see our opticians. And our cars break down. Our children or we, or one or two things. Those trouble funds, they help us. At least, even if you don't have enough, but we always can start from somewhere. But even if we don't have enough of that, at least the little that we have put somewhere, we will realize we don't have much trouble to struggle to sort out the situation. But gradually, those funds, they will increase, because we don't expect trouble every day. Yeah, this is not the kind of trouble to say because today we usually have this kind of things for breakfast, and today we don't have it, and then you think, okay, let me go and take money from my trouble fund and buy whatever. No, those are not the kind of things. These are the kind of things like, let's say in the middle of the month your car breaks down and you didn't budget it at all, and you don't have extra in your hands, because if you have extra in your hands, you use it. You don't need to go into your trouble funds. Trouble funds are for the real problems when they occur. Yeah. Don't let anything. Trouble funds are funds that you keep by yourself. It's your secret. You decide to take it out or make use of it whenever you want. Whenever you want. That's when you decide to make use of it. But by the time you start putting out your trouble funds to everybody and people start knowing about you, I bet you, if you are my friend, I will cry my problem to you every day. Trouble, even if you are my mother, I will cry my problem to you because I know you have extra somewhere. So, but those funds are for emergency. Here I'm talking about, let's say, the things that we need to do financially. But that is not all we need to prepare ourselves for the unexpected. Your mindset, mind of gratitude, and every other things. I've mentioned those things. You need to get yourself prepared with those. Can other people trust you? Can people trust you? The kind of friends you make. You have to make friends of value. Not friends that will bring you down. Friends that you can call in the middle of the night, 2 a.m., 1 a.m. The only time they don't answer your call is when they didn't hear. But the moment they pick their call and they see that you called, they will get back to you immediately. These are friends who can lay down everything, forgetting about themselves for you. Do you have such friends? Or do you have bundle of jargons, if I should say? And friends doesn't necessarily mean that friends who help you financially, mentally. Friends can help you mentally. They can be a shoulder you can cry on at any time. They can help to bring you up at any time. People you can trust when you have problems in your homes, that you go talk to them, they will not take it out to other people. It's between you and them. Not the kind of friends that have friends. No. Those are the kind of friends you need. Friends you can trust. You must be able to give yourself that shifter your life. And see that you have this kind of quality of friends. Everybody is important one way or the other. But what are their importance in your life? Or what are your importance in their lives? Because let me tell you, what you give is what you receive. Do you see the number 8? How it is? How number 8 is? It's a formula. This is number 8. You see it. Forget about my drawing anyway. My drawing is not very good. But you see the circle, you see it, how it is? That is how life is. The kind of people you have to deal with. Hi Nancy, how are you doing? You're welcome. Make quality friends. Be that quality friend to your friend. A friend that they can rely on. A friend that can fight for you. A friend that can be there for you mentally, physically, financially, in every way. A friend that got your back. But before you are able to have that, you must be able to be that person. That's also another part of transition, of the unexpected. How to prepare yourself. Because no man is an island. If you are that kind of somebody who is an island, you think you are an island, I bet you will live your life alone. Have this kind of quality friends. I mean, friends who are there mentally. Friends who will not hesitate to call you at any time. Friends whom your voice are never boring to them. Friends that they don't mind whatever thing they are doing. They are ready to put it down for you. I never knew that. I had a bunch of friends. But believe me, every friend that wants something to me, I make sure I keep them. I am like a paper. I'm not even a paper. Paper is too transparent. I am a nylon, a plastic bag that is so transparent that you can see through for the people I love. But at the same time, I have this tendency to learn who you are, to know who you are before I can be able. I always come out with, let's say, I don't have anything here to show it. I am this rapper, and which is transparent, but I always make it like this. But the moment I trust you, I believe in you, I know the kind of person that you are, I start releasing it. I release it to this extent. And this extent that I release it to is that I'm trying to understand who you are. But the moment I realize the kind of person that you are, I close it. You will see nothing. But the moment I realize what I can give you, what I can do for you, the sacrifice I can give for you, it is difficult to know people's hearts. I will open up everything. And I don't mind then, even if you are the one who is going to tear me down. But there's still something that I've seen in you that will make me sacrifice everything for you. Be mindful of the friends you keep. Those are one of the things you need in your transition of the unexpected. We need that. And the most important thing of all, you have to take care of yourself. Everything boils down to us. Don't neglect yourself. Your health, make sure you go for checkup. You don't wait until you break down. Make sure you're seeing your doctor for every whatever thing. You train, you eat good food. You make friends with good people. Go out there, see new things, learn, study, ask questions, for you to be able to grow your mind for the unexpected transition. They happen every day. It's not every job that we've gone for interview that we get. No, you might have all this confidence that you are prepared. You are so prepared. You're gonna get this job, but you go there. You are so prepared that you're gonna pass this exam, and you get there. Let me tell you something. I remember when I was doing IT. I was studying, and finally I thought I've already gathered everything. I know too much, but everybody was registering for their exams. I wrote it the first time. I didn't get it. The second time I read real hard. I read. I knew everything was there. I was so prepared. I was like, now this exam I'm gonna get it. But behold, I came out again. Ding. And then I said to myself, I wasn't really prepared the way I thought I was prepared. I didn't have to blame anybody. I blame myself because I wasn't really prepared. And there's no way I can take that exam until I'm prepared to know that I will be able to pass it. You see? So everything boils down to you. How prepared are you? How prepared are you for this job that you have when you lose it? How prepared are you for this marriage that you're in? If you lose it, how are you going to come out of that pain? How prepared are you for never being pregnant? Are you going to be pregnant? How prepared are you if you lose that pregnancy? How prepared are you? You had a car and you're losing it. How prepared are you that you have a home, that you invested everything, and finally because of maybe financial difficulties you're losing that house? How prepared are you? Are you gonna break down, or are you just gonna wake up and start something promising again? How prepared are you? Most of us, we get into relationships. While dating, we are angels. We are angels. We know this. We even confess it. Like now, social media, everything we are having fun about, we are enjoying. We put it there. And what we are not enjoying, we put everything. Our good moment, our bad moment, we put everything there. But Ezekiel, can you please watch the time for me? And then we get into this marriage and things don't work out. When things don't work out, we start cursing each other, throwing stuff at each other, trying to destroy for each other. This one is doing this one is doing that. And you begin to ask yourself, were these people really that couple that got married and stayed together for how many years? I don't care even if it's 1 year. I don't care even if it's 2 years. I don't care even if it's 3 years. Before you make up your mind even to date somebody or to get into a relationship or to marry somebody, you have every reason, even if you are separated, to protect that person. Not to talk of you guys having a child. When I see people who are tearing down each other, that is tearing down their spouses, there must be a reason before you get into that. But the only advice I can give to people is that when things are not working, walk away. When you walk away, how are you prepared for this transition? Because that's what I'm trying to say now. Get yourself prepared. Get yourself prepared for these things, because it can happen. We don't own this world. We don't own it. You see? So, I hope the little that I know, that I've been able to share with you guys today, is meaningful, and we add some meaning to your lives. And there are so many parts that I didn't touch, but at least the little that I touch, if you are reasonable enough, you will understand and you will know how to apply those things in everything you do. Everything you do. Expect the unexpected. Expect it. You cannot always cook the same soup and it tastes the same way. Never. They will taste differently. But are you prepared to eat it? Were you really hungry? Are you prepared that, okay, this food doesn't really taste like the other one? Am I able to eat it? Those are the little examples I'm trying to give. I'm just breaking it down to every level, or to my level, to any level that you can understand it. Always get yourself ready for the unpredictable. They can be positive or negative. And your transition, how do you prepare for this transition? I've named a few examples how you can get yourself prepared and what you need to do for those things to be possible. Even in friendship, even in relationship, you have to give your best to have your best. You have to give your best to have your best. If you don't give your best, you will not have your best. I bet you. You have to do that. But of course, you might have your own agenda in a relationship and say, I want to maintain this relationship. I want to keep this relationship. But this other person have their own agenda. They have their own agenda. But when you are passing through that transition, when you realize that this thing that I want, or I thought this person wanted it, but this person doesn't want it, how am I going to put myself or go through this unexpected situation? You don't force it. You don't try to force it, but you have to try to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. And there might be something that you are doing wrong that you don't even know. That is why you need all these things that I put out to you, how to prepare yourself for the transition of the unexpected. If you're getting married, you need people that have been married, that have been there. You need them to guide you through. You need them to tell you. You need them to direct you. If you are starting a business, you need people to direct you. But that doesn't mean that whatever direction they give you, you are going to win in the business. No. You're not winning. That doesn't mean you're going to win. That doesn't mean all this education you took that will make you to pass your exam immediately. No. But how are you prepared? That is what I'm concerned about. So I hope you guys have gotten something. If anybody wants to join in and say something, you can just send a note, or if you have a question, or if you want to share something, you can share or add a little something on what I think we have about 30 minutes more before the show is over. So if you have a little something to contribute to what I've just said today, you can call in or you can write, and I will put you live or I'll put you on audio. So this is what I prepared for you guys for the unexpected life we live and how to handle them. Is there any question that you guys want to ask? If there's no question, does anybody want to contribute anything? This is the time for you to do it. This is the time. And for you guys to know, on Sunday is my birthday, as I said. If you go to TikTok, you go search for Gold Page. That's where I will be celebrating my birthday live with you guys. It's going to be a celebration from Saturday to Sunday. So I will keep you guys live. And of course, we'll be traveling. I'll be traveling later after that. I think a month after, I will be traveling to Greekland. It's still a continuation, a program planned for my birthday. And I will still keep you guys updated. So there will be a whole lot. You guys will cut my cake with me on Sunday. I will keep you guys updated what time I've decided when to cut the cake, and every activity that I do with my beloved friends that are present, that will be present. And for those who are still very far, I know they are celebrating with me in spirit. I can feel it. So you can go to Gold Page on TikTok. You will find me there on Saturday. The birthday is Sunday anyway, but we'll be celebrating already on Saturday. So when we start celebrating, I will share with you guys what we are doing. And Sunday, we cut the cake together. Yeah. Thank you, Ezekiel. Thank you. Does anybody have anything to contribute? Nothing. Okay. So let's say we have made it a success for today. And I hope to see you guys, all of you guys, on Saturday. I will go live on Saturday, still on Bold and Beautiful. And Sunday, I will still go live on TikTok. So that's how it's going to be. Okay. I will just have to let you guys go for now. And thank you for joining on the live talk show of Bold and Beautiful Worldwide. So I'll be seeing you guys next week, Saturday. Bye-bye.